folks, and welcome back to Metrogether. This is a game that I reviewed, or I shouldn't say reviewed. I looked at a little while ago during one of Steam's Next Fest, and the developers were kind enough to reach out to me and give me a key to try the game pre-release. It releases on April 24th. I've been playing it for a little bit. I think it's kind of cool. I find it kind of a oddly relaxing and strangely stressful game. Uh, I'll explain that more later here. But there's online play, there's different ways to play, there's co-op, there's lots of stuff going on here. But unfortunately, I don't have any friends that are online. So right now, I'm just going to play by myself here and see what we have to go in here. So we're going to hit play. And when we get started here, we have the choice of where we'd like to spawn. And basically, it's just the metro line that we get to pick where we want to go. So I'm going to choose spawn at Weaver's Guild or Guide or whatever the heck it's called. And we have this little place here. Now, we cannot escape this. It looks like there's people coming. Like, look at this little, like, Handmaid's Tale lady coming here. But I can't go any farther. This is my extent of what I have. We have this nice wallpaper. I can smell the urine now as we go through here. Sorry for my European friends who have different versions of kind of public transportation. But here in the United States, outside of... I'm currently living outside of Washington, D.C. Yeah, this is what we got. So, I have two options of how I want to play. I can either go through and take tickets, or I can drive the train. I'm going to do a little bit of both, but right now I'm just going to jump on the train here. We can take a look here, and I can inspect your ticket and say, hey, it was issued here, it's valid for 4 hours, and I can say it's valid or invalid. When I say it's correct, we get points. So right now I have 10 points. We have our little Admiral Civil War dude here. His is a Wild West soldier. It's good for the whole month, so he's valid. So we're good there, and we're just going to continue through the train here. If you get control, we can kind of sprint through because this is not a crowded train by any means. So we're going to move through here. You do get hung up on the center bars, which is unfortunate, but I love the train here that we can kind of go through the entire thing as one train, as opposed to some trains where you have to exit them. You are good. Uh-oh. Nope. That person should have got a fine. They're not a child. I got that wrong. Single child. Invalid. You are not a child, my friend. Look at you. You have a beard. There's some interesting choices in this game. Like this one that says good girl, bald head, whatever. Whatever floats your boat's on here. But you're not a child. How about you, goth lady? A Fed agent. Sure. How about you, lady? Sure, you're good. How about you, lady? You're not a child, you liar. How about you? You're an adult, you're good. And how about you? Yeah, you're good too. All right, we're gonna get off the train here. We're gonna enter our driver's cabin. This dude here is ours to go through. We have to request a route, which we're gonna hit the letter Q to do so. And you can see that we have departure in 30 minutes. What you have to do, if you switch the train into gear, which you can do by dragging that forward or using ASDW, so W moves forward, S moves back gears, and D opens the right side, A opens the left side. But before you do anything, you have to make sure that's in forward position, otherwise it doesn't work. Also, heads up, there's a departure countdown on the left-hand side. If you close the doors before that departure, you did it wrong. You have to make sure that you go through and make sure that the... I'm saying make sure a lot. Oh God, I didn't close the doors. Yeah, I know I'm driving with the doors open. I know. The doors take a second to close. Now they're closed. And we have a speed limit down there, max 12 miles an hour. As we switch our tracks out of the station, we're probably going to go over to the right-hand side track. We can see the max on the bottom right-hand side. We're going to continue at our current speed. Max is now 25. We have that little pop-up there, which means we have this space. Again, it's stressful, but relaxing. It's weird. Once you get the hang of it, it's not a big deal. But getting up to that point is very stressful. But we're going to go ahead. We have our train here. Our max is 25. We're at 23 right now. We're going to go for this little proceed green arrow that we have on the top right-hand side, and it's right in front of us. There we go. There's a train waiting to come in with space. Now we have our speed limits set. We can go 56 miles an hour, but we need to slow down to 25 here in a little over 400 feet. Now under 400 feet. So we're going to slow down our train here because we got to slow down quickly. Basically, before we get to that number 4, we need to be at 25. We're going too fast. Okay. No worries. It still seems a little... whenever I've been to a metro or anything like that, when we get into a station, it seems like they're going well over 25. But kind of small spaces there. And we're going to move our train forward. We want to try to get as close to this S area. We are a short train, or no, we're a long train, excuse me, according to what we have there. So we have that. We'll open the doors, and we have a good stopping position. You can see that S all directly in front of us. That's there. And our departure time here is 47, so we're going to close our doors. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, and speed forward. Hopefully we won't lose any points. Our max is 25, so we're going to pull out here. We have to get up to, we're leaving Broad Street. We need to go to Cedar Street here. I think that's what we have. So we're going to speed our train up. We're at 20 miles an hour right now. And again, this is just like relaxing, fun to play, but also very stressful. If you're in the wrong spots, it's a lot. But we're going through here. We're on our way to Cedar Street. We're supposed to arrive at 48, which we're going to arrive late, I think. And then we're supposed to depart at 49, and then Museum Square 50, 52. So we got that, but I'm proceeding right now. In about 700 feet, our speed limit is going to drop, so I'm going to start dropping our gears down. I don't know if that's gears, but positions on the throttle. I'll go with that. We'll drop that down. We're at 24. We have to be at 25 here before we reach that sign, or under 25. So there we go. We got that, and now our doors are going to be on the left. So we're going to use the letter A to open that up. This game, super fun. Like again, take everything I'm saying with a grain of salt because the developers did send this to me for free pre-release. But to be fair, I did go over and take a look at this game before anything else there. But we want to go forward, trying to get as close as I can to that sign without going past it. Oh, I got within 14 feet, so I'll open up the doors. I was a little late by about a minute. So we're going to close those doors up. 1, 2, 3, 4. I know I went a little fast there, but we need to roll because we got to get up to Museum Square here in just a little bit of time. And that's the part that's stressful of this game is like you got to move to get to places, but it's also like just looking around the cabin. We have our headlights. See, our headlights are gone. We can turn them back on. We have our interior lights that we can go through and do. There's the emergency brake. There's the acknowledge button. There's all the stuff is there. You don't have to do any of the controls if you want to. Sorry. I'm sorry. I hit the wrong button. I hit the door open button instead of slow down because I want to start slowing down a little bit. I was in 5th gear. I want to move down to like 3rd-ish. So got that one. Let me get down to 25 in the next 400 or so feet, which I think we'll be okay doing. 27. Yeah, just before that number 4, we need to get to 25, which we are. So we're going to come into the station here shortly. We're not far from the station. We're going to be a little late, I think. But we're just about to the station, and we're going through. Now, that's the cool thing about this game. I should say this again. It's co-op, so you can do kind of what you want. You can drive the train, or you can work on taking tickets and all that stuff. You can see that we have all of our Civil War soldiers. I saw some DEA agents earlier. I don't know what is going on with the people in this game, but that's not really my concern. It's just kind of hilarious to watch all of the random bits and bobs pop open here. So we're going to slowly move our train forward to try to get as close as we can to that spot. All right, I got there a little late, but I have to wait for 40 seconds or so to depart here. As we look around, there's not a lot to do. And you have the option of turning the train completely into AI, and you can just run through and take tickets and do all that stuff. It's an interesting game. It reminds me a little bit the visual style of was it Everything is Fried Chicken or something along those lines, where the people are kind of pixelated but also oddly detailed. I dig the art style. I really do. I like the open world part of this and kind of looking through and being able to explore stuff. We're going to be leaving here in 8 seconds. So we're going to get ready to hit letter A to close our doors. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we can shift our train into drive. And we're just going to go through. If I hit the letter M, you can see where all of this is at. And right now we're on our way to Riverbend. So we're halfway through our train journey right now. So we have that going. I'm going to quickly, hopefully, increase our speed here so we can get in that little delta. You can see there's an orange one. It's, I don't know if that's like the minimum speed that you're supposed to do. And then there's red, which is most definitely the maximum. But I don't know what that little orange arrow is on the right-hand side. But that's okay. It's also right down there. That's fun. Oh, I keep hitting A to slow down. I'm sorry. But we're slowing. We're driving too fast. We're driving with our doors open, which I've been on a train that did that before. It's not a fun experience. It's very loud. I was on a train where the door got stuck open, and they didn't notice. We just went. And nobody complained or anything. Oh, God, we got to slow down. We're going too fast. We're going to get hit. Well, yeah, we got driving too fast. We lost 22 points for that. That's okay. And we're moving in and getting all of this stuff set up. Let's move forward here. We have 300-ish feet before we need to get to our ideal stop position. And we'll start slowing our train down. We're a long train, so we're not going to stop where it says short. We're going to go to where it says long. Oh, we got within 3 feet of that. That's fantastic. All right, we got a perfect stopping position. Big bonus there. We need to depart in 22 seconds, and then we'll continue on our journey here. When I say this game is oddly satisfying or oddly relaxing, going through and just driving the train is really fun. You can switch off all the timetables and all that stuff. You can just drive the train and do what you want. That's fun too. But I kind of like having an objective here. So I'm going to close the door exactly on time. We'll wait, and now we'll shift this bad boy into gear. And see, I'm driving with the doors open still. It takes a long time to close those doors. And there's no way to see the mirrors. Like, my door should be closed. There should be mirrors that I can look out to see, but I can't. And I guess I could leave the driver's station and do all that. Maybe we'll do that on our next station here and see what we have. We got about 1,000 feet before we get to our 25-mile-an-hour zone. We should acknowledge, if you don't hit space to acknowledge that, your train will hit the emergency brake automatically, and it's a problem. So again, I'm driving with the doors open because I keep hitting the wrong buttons. Hopefully it's going to go away. Oh, God. Now, see, this is where it gets stressful. I hit the wrong buttons, and I also do the wrong things because we have all of the stuff going on, and I pay attention to the wrong things at the wrong time. So I'm just bad at keyboard controls with stuff like this. This is not where I'm good at, where I have to hit an exact button at an exact time. I suck at that stuff. So we'll ignore. This is not a problem with the game. It's a problem with me. All right, I got a perfect stopping position. That's good. We're departing in 45, so I'm going to E here. Then I can open this door up. Can I close this door? Oh, I can. Cool. Okay. So we'll do that. We can look at our train here and say, hey, Mr. Dude, how's your ticket? You're not a child, you liar. You have a sweater vest on. You're an adult. Cool. You're good. How about you? Factory worker? No, it's not September. Okay, so there's all kinds of fun little things like that. We're going to get ready to leave here in about 10 seconds. And I don't know what the scoring works with. I've gone through this a couple times. I don't know how scoring works, and that's okay. It doesn't really matter. So we're closing the door. Then I'm going to hit E. I want to make sure the doors are fully closed. Okay. Now I can enter the seat, and we're going to proceed. Oh. By leaving that spot, our driver spot got messed up. So we're going to pull out of here. Put in the 5th gear or whatever this is. I don't know enough about trains to do this. But we are booking it. I'm a little worried about our speed because there's a max, but there's no min or anything like that. Just we got to make sure we don't go above. And we have a route. Oh, there's another train. Cool. We got our proceed sign here. So we'll keep moving forward. We got a caution, which I don't know what that means. I guess we got to stay between those speeds because you saw before we had just all greens. A Q for request route. Oh, God. We got to slow down real fast. That's not fair. That train station came out of nowhere. But see how, like, this is just mesmerizing. Like, watching this is very fun. I don't know what it is, but just watching the station roof come in here, all that is very, very entertaining to me. Snow. So I actually did not miss this station. Like, I almost went beyond. But my train's okay. We did a good job. So we have our exit here. If I look at maps, and your game does not pause whenever you go into this stuff, so you just got to be aware of that. Even if you hit escape, you can see the time counts down, so just make sure you're aware of that. This game has no real pause, which is fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we gotta shift this to drive. Let's go, baby. All right, we gotta go to Founder Square, then Queen Eleanor's Promenade, and then Cheddar Street. What do you mean I'm driving too fast? I'm good. All right, we got 1,000 or 1,200 feet or so. We gotta slow down. So we're gonna increase our speed. I like to wait till about 500 feet or so before I start shifting gears down. And I don't know if that's the right term for trains or not, but that's what I'm gonna use. But now we're gonna start slowing that train down. You can see our sign here. We're at 26, 24, perfect. And we're coming in, so I'm gonna use A to open up the door on the other side there. We're in at 25. This all looks very nice. This is a nice colored. The game developers are German, so you have some German flag kind of stuff going on there. Oh god, we're gonna overshoot this. Not by a lot, but we definitely missed that one. So let me close this door here. I think I can do that, right? Maybe not. So let's try to see if we can grab some points. Sporty female 2. April? Sure, you're good. What's up, eyebrows? What are you up to? Oh, you had an invalid ticket. I didn't notice. It's okay. So we'll close that door. Checking. I feel very like Japanese rail right now where I check the seats and all of that stuff. And oh god, hit the wrong button. I'm so bad at these games. All right, let's go. We gotta get to Cheddar Street because we're at Queen Eleanor's Promenade. Look, call Hal now. It's a Better Call Saul reference. It's so good. There's so many little things in this game that I really enjoy and I like to play with and just kind of see what's going on. Admittedly, playing as the ticket taker is not nearly as much fun as driving the train, but like this right here with if we had signals and all this stuff and all that, I could do this for hours. Like it tickles the right parts of my brain of being able to go through and drive the train and get there on time and all of that. We have caution coming up here, so we're gonna have to hit R or Q, excuse me, for slowing it down. We need to slow down to 25 miles an hour in just a little bit here. Our speed is fine. Oh god, hit the wrong button. So let's keep it going here. I need to get to... Oh, and we got a new timetable we signed once the train is neat. Okay. So we got about another 1,000, a little over 1,000 feet to go here. Getting close to maxing out the speed of this train. So, or for this particular line. So I need to make sure I don't go over that. But I want to make sure we arrive at 23, somewhere in that time frame. 23:02. So we got time. I'm gonna go too fast. Ooh, I didn't get dinged somehow. So we're coming into our station here. I need to be going 12 miles an hour for whatever this is. In 500 plus feet. Oh, it's okay. We're switching off at the end of the line, so there's gonna be probably, it looks like 4 tracks. Switch all this out. I'm going to speed up just a little bit. And then I'll start slowing down here. All right, so we're coming in on the right-hand station. Track 2, it looks like. Speed is 10 right now, so we're good. Oh, look at this station. It's gorgeous. What a pretty station. Good job, Cheddar Street. So we're going to take this train all the way to the end. This is our last stop on this line. The people in this game are terrifying, and I kind of dig it. It's very fun to look at. Alright, we're just about at the end here, so we're going to slow it down. The S all, so stop all. It's going to be right there. I was a minute late, but I got a good stopping position. What's up, dude? And look at this. It's really cool looking. So I can go through, look at my train. Who are you? What's up, dude? Look at you. Look at James Bond here. So fancy. But yeah, this is a cool little game. You can go in here, you can explore. I can go in and hit space to jump up. And if I wanted to, I could just jump on this train, start inspecting tickets. Sombrero man. What do you got? Mexican mail. Invalid tickets. July's the wrong month. We're in April, my dude. You're good. How about you, Rose? You're not a child. Ridiculous. But man, oh man, I'm having way too much fun just doing dumb things. Again, this game, there's a lot going on here, and co-op I think would be interesting. I don't know how interesting. I don't want to phrase that in the wrong way. I don't know, like, on a scale of 1 to 10 if this is the most interesting game in the world, but I really enjoy driving trains and going through stuff. I would like to have something matter with the score. And I'd also like to see some additional routes, longer kind of things where maybe I'm a driver for a train and I have to switch to another line. There's all kind of cool things that could happen here. But I see lots of possibilities with this one, and I rather enjoy what's going on. So this is Metrogether. It's the most random game, and I really dig it. And I really want to thank again the developers for sending this to me. Again, take everything I say with a grain of salt because they sent this to me for free. That is beyond the demo that they had last month. So let me know what you think. This game comes out in 5 days on the 24th of April, and we'll see what that brings. But folks, thanks for joining me. I appreciate your time, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.